bizarre. Bizarre.
Wow. That is addicting.
I know, I'm being really random. Okay. No!
Oh, it tastes like a Snickers.
Does this look like a familiar place? This is where I usually do Sweet Saturday. However, it is not a Sweet Saturday video. I am, however, doing a baking video. I found this pumpkin cheesecake dip recipe, obviously fall, October, everything inspired. And I've already got some of the ingredients in this bowl here. We've got our pumpkin spice seasoning, brown sugar. I'm doing half a recipe. It's really just a taste test. I really don't need to do the whole thing. So it calls for half a can of pumpkin puree, then cream cheese. I actually have this left over from another project and it's just enough, so we're utilizing it. I'm pretty sure I need a mixer or a beater or something. I don't know where the motor went for it, so we're gonna be doing this by hand. We need 4 ounces of whipped topping. Now I've just got to beat all of this together the best I can. I think what I'm gonna do is just squish, squish, squish. Oh, spoiler! Yuck! This is literally turning out really weird so far because there's literal chunks of cream cheese throughout and it looks like cottage cheese. It's bizarre. Now I think we're getting somewhere. It's getting a little bit thicker. Okay, you guys, it's a whole nother day, if you can't tell by the outfit change, and it's a different location because I can't film in the kitchen right now. I finished it was pumpkin cheesecake dip. I think it does smell like pumpkin pie.
Wow. Wow. Oh my gosh. That is addicting. Oh my gosh. That is so good. That is purely pumpkin pie. And that is amazing. Make this for like a party, for something. Just make this for yourself. Oh, that was good. I'm glad that I only did half a recipe too, because look how much that made. On to the next one. Okay, y'all. It would appear that we are staying in my room for the remainder of the video, but that's okay. I know it seems a little bit weird to be doing a food cooking video in a place that's not the kitchen, but I've actually seen other people do this before, so I'm not gonna feel bad about it. I found a recipe for fall date bark that I am very intrigued by. We have all our supplies here. We've got peanut butter, peanuts, got a bowl for smushing things, and then I've got some chocolate chips that I just realized I'm probably gonna want a bowl for these. We got this. So it's said to use like 9 to 12 dates. I am not convinced that I want to do that. So I got a baking sheet here too, and I'm just gonna willy-nilly place some on here. Okay, 7. We're going with 7, guys. We're going with 7. Made more parchment paper here. Probably don't need a whole lot of it because straight up just smushing some dates down and pancaking them. They're turning into a pancake. It's breakfast time, people. I know, I'm being really random. Squish. Oh gosh, that is really tough to squish. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to open them up. Okay, I don't know if there's supposed to be something special about flattening them, because it's not really... Are they supposed to stick together? Like, what's the deal here? Pretty sure I know what I did wrong. So, next step is to put on the peanut butter. I'm supposed to spread 1/4 cup of peanut butter on this. Oh my gosh. This seems kind of ridiculous to have this much peanut butter, but okay. Oh, I lost a date! It ran off on me! How dare it! Trying to run away! Ah! Guys, I'm not convinced I'm gonna need 1/4 cup. Ah! Okay, that one's just taking one for the team. Well, it says to do the entire 1/4 cup. Part of me doesn't want to, but the other part of me says, how are we going to genuinely test this if we don't use the entire 1/4 cup? This is a lot of peanut butter. I don't like how much this calls for. I am one who likes peanut butter too, and this is just ridiculous. There is a very thick layer here. Let me show you. It is a very thick layer. If that were on a peanut butter and jelly, that would be the dream peanut butter jelly. Okay, so the next step here, I'm supposed to take the peanuts, sprinkle a decent amount on top of it,
And we need a little bit more for some sparse areas. Now I've got to go microwave our chocolate chips, and then I'll put it on. Okay, well now we've got a bunny visiting, so we got to be careful because we've got chocolate. We are just going to pour it right over, I think. Yep. It called for a third a cup of chocolate, melted chocolate. Might be reasonable. I don't know. We will soon find out. No, boo. Okay. No!
The woman was too stunned to speak.
She almost got it! I'm scared, guys. I'm scared. That was not supposed to happen. Boo boo, why can't you be normal? I know that meme just flashed right through my head, guys. I call that good. No. She's getting too smart. Okay, guys, I gotta get this out of here for real before she completely, like... So I'm gonna put it in the freezer for about 10 to 15 minutes, I think it was, and then we'll try it. If you guys want the end look. I'm currently snacking on an aspect of this next one, but we've got parchment paper and pretzels. These are candy corn pretzel hugs. You're supposed to use Hershey's Kisses with these. However, I already grabbed the chocolate morsels, and it's essentially the same thing. I'm just gonna put some chocolate morsels on. The recipe that I found said 24 pretzels, but they're each individually getting made. So I'm just gonna do a small handful, like 6 or 7. Oh, this generation is gonna be the death of me. 3, 4, 5, 6. We're stopping there. I have the oven preheating to 250. I'm going to put the chocolate morsels on, and then I'm going to get this the heck out of here because I don't need another boo-boo repeat. Let's do 3. Let's do a few more than just that. We're going to do 5. We're going to start with 5. And we're going to stop there. We really need to stop before I pig out. Maybe I'm hungry. I'm going to go get these cooking. So it is the next day. I did not get to finishing our date bark when I filmed the video last. So here we go. Now we're going to pull it from this side. See how well it breaks. It's not breaking very well. Okay, so we're just going to take a bite right off. That is very stiff for one. Okay, y'all, this is bizarre.
How bizarre! How bizarre!
It tastes very familiar. It tastes like a candy I've had before. But I can't figure out what candy. Apparently it's good. Mmm. Oh, it tastes like a Snickers. I was not expecting it to be that good. Big thumbs up. I almost completely forgot about the pretzels. I'm going to start with the one that had less chocolate chips and see what I think, and then try the one with more chocolate chips. I'm going to say that when I put the candy corn on top of them, it would have been a lot better to have the Hershey's Kiss because they're bigger and it would have fit better. But let's try it. It's not bad, just an interesting combination. So I'm going to try the one with more chocolate. Okay, they're decent. What I'm getting is a lot of the different flavors from each of the foods, the pretzel, the chocolate, and the candy corn. I'm not getting like a solid blend, which is what I'm not liking. It's not a complex flavor. For snacking, pretty good. Okay, next up is pumpkin hummus. So I've got a mixture of spices and seasonings that I've instructed, if you will, to put in. So that's going in. It called for lemon, but I don't have lemon. So we're gonna do some lime instead. Next up is half a can of chickpeas. I'm doing a partial recipe. I'm gonna do half a cup of chickpeas. That's good enough. Then we've got half a cup of pumpkin puree to put in. I think it called for 3 cloves of garlic, so we're gonna do 2 teaspoons and see how we like it. 1, 2, close enough. So I've made the hummus now, It said to garnish it with like pumpkin seeds and other stuff, but I don't have any of that. However, it did say paprika, like smoked paprika on the top. So I have that. I will be using that. We are going to do that. And then I will try this later. I don't know how much to use. That might be. All right, everybody, we're back, and I've got the hummus. I finished it. I've got some carrots. I've got 2 carrots. That actually smells really good. It does not taste good with carrot. I'm gonna go get a pretzel instead. We're gonna try that. Pretzel acquired. That's better. It's not my favorite. It's not awful. I feel like it would probably go better with pita chips. I've got bunnies just crawling all over me. It might be a good veggie dip. I'm just not the biggest fan of that. And I like pumpkin. And back in my room again for butternut squash fries. So technically I was supposed to get an actual butternut squash and slice it up into fry-like size pieces. But I couldn't find any butternut squash on the cheap except for already diced. It's gonna be the same concept, honestly, just, you know, different shape and everything. I am going to stick it in. The ingredients called for a 1/4 cup of vegetable oil. I put approximately that. It might have been more like 1/8 cup because of the size of this bag. And then salt and pepper. Pretty straightforward. And to preheat the oven to 425 degrees, which it's already working on. So we're gonna put these in and toss them. They seem really wet. I'm not sure if that's a good or a bad thing. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't go with the full cup of, or the full 1/4 cup of vegetable oil because this is only 1/8 cup, so half of that, it's a lot. I am gonna go get these onto a baking sheet and cook them for 30 minutes. Morning, everybody. So here is the cooked butternut squash. I let it cool overnight. I put it in for the recommended 30 minutes. I did. And I'm regretting the... About half of it is charred, probably more than half of it. I probably should have put it in for like 20 minutes at the most. Yeah, I really should have checked on it in between because the pieces are a lot smaller than the recipe called for, and I think that was my mistake. There's still some good ones though, so let's try this. This one seems to be the best. All right, bottoms up. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That is actually really good. If you're going to do these diced, 20 minutes at most. For a snack, movie night, something. Oh, try these. These are so good. Oopsie daisies, I forgot to end the video. That was all of our treats for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace out. I will see you in the next video.